go the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. And he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bears offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
How about the tight end using his size to his advantage? He's a massive target. Does a nice job securing the catch, and then you see his ability once he has the football in his hands.
He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Gets it to the back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and he's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and second.
3:25. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Turns it loose deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. He'll keep it himself. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Parks it out of the air. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll leave it with him. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The give to the single back. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a grab for a big play. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Daniel. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Woodside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Savage. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
Well, if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't, so go for it every single time. I love it.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Woodside. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Wildcats will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle and stopped. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Daniel. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And, man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Never a doubt. had to settle for the field goal. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Crosses to 35. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage, even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
On to punt it away.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Throwing right. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Touré. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's good. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hands it off. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Bears will punt this one away. A low line drive and not his best work. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Wants to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniel. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead. There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like
touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He'll set up to throw. On the move to his left. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. handoff from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Toure. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0.